Hello, friends. Welcome to Nifty Profits, your stock market channel. Thank you very much. The subscription to the channel is growing daily on a daily basis. I'm very happy the progress that I am making. Soon, I endeavor to make this as your most sought after channel for stock market related guidance. I am CA Satyamurthy Ramanujam. Stock markets are my love, a passion. Right. Now let me share my what happened today. In the morning, I had uploaded the key levels for the two major indexes, that is Bank Nifty and Nifty, and also gave guidance on the levels for the three key high weightage stocks on the National Stock Exchange index, that is HDFC Bank, Reliance, and Bajaj Finance. You will see what are the levels I gave as the buy above levels and what actually transpired in the market. It's just like a review for me also, and for you guys also to know what I say and what actually happened. Okay, today was a fabulous day for the market. The Nifty has been hovering around that 15,500 to 15,900 level for more than a month. In fact, 2 days before I said that the market was is very very dull and just swinging from one level to another in this small range of 15,500 and 15,950 for a long time. The much awaited 16,000 level for the Nifty was crossed today. And how? 250 points move in Nifty. Honestly, I never expected such a big move to come in the Nifty today, and many experts also never expected that it will happen so fast, so soon, and so well as it did today. Now, because it has crossed the 16,000 level, it has now opened up the opportunity for much higher levels in Nifty. It can even go to 16,500, and people are now talking about 17,000 levels also for Nifty. Okay, let's get back to business. Don't switch off now itself, because I'm not only reviewing what happened today, I'm also going to give my guidance for certain stocks that I have identified that you can keep a watch on tomorrow. Okay, so please watch the video in full. Okay, now Bank Nifty, I had suggested that it can be bought above 34,893, and I was very conservative that maybe 30 points I will get today based on my calculations up to 34,923, and I suggested for a sell below 34,687. This level 34,687 never came because market was trending only upwards, and it just didn't go beyond 34,923. It went to 35,347. Can you believe it? I didn't expect that such a big move will come in Bank Nifty. Of course, Bank Nifty is a crazy index. It can move either side even 1,000 points in a single day. But this move is kind of unexpected, and it came about very well. If somebody was long on Bank Nifty, they could have really minted money today. And on Nifty, my suggestion was that it can be a buy above 15,977 and a sell below 15,943. Nifty interestingly gave opportunity on both the sides. Below 15,943 it went and gave 30 points, and above 15,977 it went. My target was 16,037, that is about 60 points above, but it went even beyond and went 130 points more than my target for the day. So it is a significant move that Nifty has made, because there is a lot of pent up energy. Between 15,500 and 15,950, it has moved for a very very long time, and today it just burst open and it has gone above that 16,000 level with real force. Okay, coming to HDFC Bank, my buy about level was 1413 and sell below was 1407. Sell below level never came because the low for the day was 1410, but high I expected up to 1423, but it supported the Bank Nifty index move because HDFC Bank is a very strong stock in Bank Nifty, very high weightage stock. it went to 1440, so even 17 points more than the level I gave. I'm happy my level was achieved, so I'm happy at at that point. Now Reliance, my buy above level was 2098 and sell below level was 2082. Very interestingly, today's Nifty move has come about without any great support from Reliance. Reliance did fall to an extent, but it was stable. Towards the end, it closed around the 2090 level itself. But above below 2082, it did go and go up to 2064. But I don't think anybody would have been able to catch this because it might have gone below this 2082 level in the initial stage itself, and then as the market recovered would have started going up only. So I do not think any trade would have been possible in RIL today if you followed my guidance. Okay, Bajaj Finance, this gave a beautiful move. My buy above level was 6229 and I gave a 70-point target to 6299, and I said sell below is 6201, but it never went below 6201. The low it touched today was only 6206. So it was one way up move, 120 points it moved from my buy above level. Of course, if you followed the guidance I gave, 6299 was the level I gave. So overall, it is a satisfying day. The market really moved up. Now it is throwing up interesting options for further higher moves in the Nifty and Bank Nifty. But we have to wait and see. But what I see from the options data and futures data is that foreign institutional investors who have been selling for a very long time in the past 1.5 months or so suddenly have started become buyers. So today they have bought more than 2,100 crores worth of index, stocks they have bought. So it's a very big purchase. So if they so when they start to buy, they continue to buy. That's the interesting thing about FIIs. So if they continue to support the market, we can expect that the market can move even higher tomorrow also, because let's see in the my analysis. Okay, so now for tomorrow, what do you expect from the Nifty? You see, 16,042 was the 23.6% level resistance as per the Fibonacci calculations. Now the market has gone above this level and has actually closed at 16,146, which means it is throwing open the higher side. Now 16,000 will act as a strong support, at best 15,950 even if it goes down. Okay, even if you think little more conservative, 15,900 will be a strong support for Nifty. See this oscillation. So this oscillation has been taken out. So now higher levels are opening up. My initial target, at least for the week, will be 16,500, because a lot of people who have written the calls thinking that the market is not going to go up are going to run for cover. So market can go up to 16,500 at least in this current uptrend. But remember, there can be profit booking coming at higher levels, because now that FIIs have started buying, my thinking is that our DIIs will start selling, because they have been supporting the market at the lower level. Now they will be seeing higher levels and they may be selling and booking profits. So it always tug of war between the FIIs and DIIs. Okay, going to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty is also poised for an interesting level, because today it has closed above 35,000 level. 35,000 has been a stiff resistance. But one issue with the Bank Nifty is that 35,200 to 35,300 level has been a resistance for Bank Nifty in the past. So whether Bank Nifty is able to cross that, because still Bank Nifty and the ingredients of Bank Nifty are still in a weak wicket. We need a much stronger support from HDFC Bank for Bank Nifty to move up. Of course, State Bank of India results are also in the corner. But for tomorrow, I will take a call on buying Bank Nifty only if it goes above 35,300 and I will look for 35,500 as my target. Next, the great growth story of Indian industry, infotech industry, Infosys. Infosys now is in an uptrend. Now it has convincingly broken the 1586 level and has been trading above that level in the past 4 5 days. Now Nifty, Infosys will support the Nifty's move also. Now, Infosys can move up to 1700 level in the coming days. Don't rush to grab. If it comes down to around 1650, 1640 levels, at that time you can make a buy call and you expect that Infosys to move to 1700 level in the coming days, because that is where the next resistance is. The stop loss you can keep is around 1590, so it can be a 1:1 kind of risk reward ratio. The next stock I'm discussing is about Bharati Airtel. Now Bharati Airtel has been having a strong resistance at 576, 577 levels. Now today it has scaled that level and closed above. So it's some kind of a breakout. If you see the previous top, that top it has broken out. Now higher levels are opening up. You can expect Bharati Airtel to move to 590, 595 levels in the coming days. It can happen even tomorrow. Today it has made a significant 15 rupees move it has made, but it has closed importantly beyond the resistance level. So higher levels can open up and your stop loss is very low, because below 575 you can keep the stop loss and hope for a target of 595 or even 610 levels you can expect in Bharti Airtel. These all Bharti Airtel, Infi, all are cash market I am talking about. These are not futures. Okay, right. Godrej Consumer Products. See the big move that it has made today. It has really crossed the important previous top level of 1005 and has closed at 1017 levels today. I feel that tomorrow a small profit booking may come, so you can buy the stock around 1015 levels, 1010, 1015 levels you can buy and keep the stop loss below 1005, or you can keep the stop loss at 1000, which is a magical number, and expect Godrej CP to move towards 1030 and beyond in the coming days. Next stock is PI Industries. Again, this stock has moved above its 78.6% Fibonacci resistance level. So you can take this, take a buy call on the stock, consider buying, right? Because it has already closed above 3301 level. Now, if it crosses this high of today at 338, 3380 level, right? Let me see properly. Yeah. So today's high, and it has given a kind of a doji pattern it has given. So it can be bought above 3375 level, or you can, if you can get it around 3320, 2315 level, then the higher target can come up to 3660. So up to 300 points up move can be there. The stop loss is too low at 3200. So you have a 150 points stop loss level, and higher side you have a 300 points up move possible. So it's a 1:2 kind of risk reward ratio is available in PI Industries. It's a big stock and can make a big move also. Okay, and Tech Mahindra, this we discussed in the previous my last stock week also we had discussed this. Now it is hovering around this resistance level of 1225 levels. I feel because the IT stocks are having a momentum now, with Infosys also moving, Tech Mahindra should also move up. And if it does move, one can take a buy call above 1235 and expect a move towards 1290 in Tech Mahindra. And then Gujarat Gas. So it has been oscillating for a while in the last 4 5 days. After it touched a recent high, it was coming down and oscillating. Now it has convincingly crossed the 728 level, Fibonacci level, 61.8% level, and now it is poised for an up move towards 790. 790 it can go tomorrow. If the stock is available around 750 levels or 760 levels, it can be bought, and you have to keep a stop loss of 30 points, that is below 728. 725 you can keep as a stop loss, and expect to get a 1 is to 1 or 1 is to 1.5 risk reward ratio. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a long video, but I'm sure it's worth the time you spent. Please ensure that this is only a guidance from me and is not a stock recommendation. Please follow your risk appetite, your risk taking ability, your financial capacity, and also where needed consult your financial advisor if you have one, for before you take any action based on what I have spoken. This is purely for educational purposes. So any outcome of your trade is entirely yours. So I am neither interested in the profits nor interested in the losses. I am just sharing my views with you as a stock market enthusiast. Thank you very much for staying with me for so long. Please do like, share, and comment about the quality of my discourse in this video. Thank you very much. See you again. Until next time, goodbye. Have a great time. May the universe bless you with all positivity and grand success. Please do subscribe my channel and also share it with your friends. Bye bye.